Less than 24 hours ago, 3 St. Louis area school districts received cease and desist letters from Missouri's Attorney General, the discriminatory claims made against them, and the response from one of the districts.
A second chance for a shorter week. The Jefferson County School District that's revisiting a possible 4-day week.
A man shot and a woman dragged by a car in the Grove. How a South St. Louis business helped the injured before first responders arrived on the scene.
Warm and sunny today and tomorrow, but that means thunderstorms, and those hit Tuesday night. We will detail who's at the greatest risk for the worst of the weather.
Downtown drivers delayed. How long the 14th Street ramp will be closed and the detours you can use.
Talking about a cutie, the new baby animal you could see today at the St. Louis Zoo.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Focused right now on City Park and our glorious city in the background. Look at that. It's so gorgeous, isn't it? Great start to the new year for St. Louis City SC. Undefeated.
Yeah.
We like saying that.
Yeah, feels good.
Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, February the 26th. I'm Rennie Knott.
And I'm Sydney Stallworth. I'm in for Michelle Lee this morning. Thanks to everybody joining us and those who are streaming on 5 Plus. Good morning to you at 6 a.m. Monday morning, we're going to get started. Paul's going to make sure on this Monday you get to where you need to go.
Absolutely, and you're not going to show my cheat sheet.
Oh, yeah, we definitely, yeah, exactly, our script.
A little behind the scenes action there at the prompter. Cool. And you got all the words right, too. That
and
was
I
good.
did. Thank you very much.
Anthony Slaughter with a look at our weather that's warming up.
Hey, it ain't easy reading words that move. That takes some skill. You try to do it, especially those high school students with the first couple of classes. It's like, what is this? It's easy to read, but when they're moving, that takes a little skill. You guys got it. Weather this morning. That's all impromptu. So here we go, right off the top of my head.
That was written.
Yeah, that was what I had to read. See, our sky cam is showing the sun's about to come up here in the next 38 minutes, and well, you can see from downtown in the Richmond Heights, looking pretty good from that vantage point. Clear skies, the thing you'll notice overhead. It is chilly out the door this morning. Of course, it is still winter, even though it's going to warm up nicely later. This morning, you do need a coat. 30s all across the board from Warrenton, Chesterfield, Scott Air Force Base, Alton, Flora, and Mount Vernon. So don't be deceived by that Lambert number that's always at the bottom of your screen. Neighborhoods are running a little colder this morning. High temperatures, they'll run warmer. We're up near 80 degrees this afternoon. All right, let's go over to Paul Cook. And, well, he's another guy who doesn't read the teleprompter. It's all off the top of your head, Paul. What's going on the roads?
And that's what makes it sometimes interesting and offensive, because it is all off the top of my head. Okay, so we're looking at 270 and Riverview. Before, just a few minutes ago, we talked 44 at Eureka where there's construction. You're moving well. You're still moving there with normal speeds. But look at that huge amount of construction at Riverview. Chain of Rocks. We'll be talking a lot more about that this week and how it can be dangerous there when it's still dark out. That's important to note. I wanted to kind of run the times for you as well. How would it look if you went from the Chain of Rocks area, stayed in Illinois, and you went downtown on Route 3? A lot of folks do it. 23 minutes would be your normal speeds. What about Riverview heading into downtown? Same story, 13 minutes. Very good speeds out there right now. We'll have another take of traffic soon.
New this morning, fire crews are trying to figure out what caused the vacant house fire in North St. Louis County. It happened around 12:30 this morning on Heatherton Drive near New Halls Ferry. There is significant damage to the house, mostly in the back of the home, but no one was injured. Developing this morning, Missouri Attorney General Andrew Bailey is accusing 3 area school districts of discriminatory practices. The allegations include hiring, student clubs, and gifted programs.
Our Mercedes McKay is joining us now live from Webster Groves, and she has more on the claims and the school's responses. Mercedes.
Rennie and Sydney, we've been digging into this all morning long. Less than 24 hours ago, Missouri's Attorney General Andrew Bailey sent cease and desist letters to 3 area school districts. Those districts include Webster Groves, Parkway, and Lindbergh. Now, the AG is claiming that his office has received reports of race-based and religious discrimination against students and staff. And this morning, the Webster Groves School District is firing back. Take a look at your screen now. That's the letter that Webster Groves received from Attorney General Andrew Bailey. So in this letter, he claims officials there have instituted race-based criteria for its employees and applicants. Now, the letter goes on to claim, if the reports are true, Webster Groves is breaking both state and federal law, adding that using race information to make hiring decisions violates that law. A district spokesperson fired back, calling the letter, quote, ridiculous, and saying the district does not discriminate in its hiring practices. Now, the statement goes on to say, quote, however, the district is interested in having a diverse faculty to serve as educators to our diverse student population and is willing to take the effort to attract, support, and retain that staff. Now, in separate letters, AG Bailey's office accuses the Lindbergh School District of discrimination in the district's gifted program. Then the letter sent to Parkway Schools claims that there's discrimination in religious-based student clubs. Now, 5 on Your Side did reach out to both Lindbergh and the Parkway School District for comment. Both district spokespeople told us that they needed some more time to dig into these letters and also reach out to officials within their school districts. We are expected to get comments from them later this morning. We, of course, update you on air and online with those comments. Live in Webster Groves, Mercedes McKay, 5 on Your Side.
Thank you, Mercedes. Happening today, the Fox C6 school district could switch to a 4-day school week. Officials are holding a meeting today to discuss the plan. Our Megan Kernan joins us now live in Arnold. She has more on the circumstances. Megan?
Good morning, Rennie. Well, this is the second time in recent years the Fox C6 school district is looking into the possibility of a 4-day school week. And our partners at Leader Publications say district officials plan to hold several public meetings to get community feedback. Now, tonight's community conversations meeting is at 6:30 at the Fox C6 Service Center on Jeffco Boulevard in Arnold. Attendees will be asked to fill out a form listing what they like about a 4-day school week, their concerns and questions they have. Last year, the superintendent said the Fox district might explore moving to a 4-day school week to save money if the district was unable to get voter approval for a tax levy increase. Voters rejected the measure in the August 2023 ballot, but the district didn't end up going to a shorter week because it received more funding from the state. Now, the superintendent says the district is rebooting its approach and is looking at ways to tackle the budget moving forward. Now, 2 more public meetings will be happening in March and April on this topic. And coming up in our next half hour, we'll look into what other school districts in Missouri are considering a 4-day school week. Reporting live in Arnold, Megan Kernan, 5 on Your Side.
Thank you so much, Megan. As we start a new work week, here are 3 stories you need to know about. On Wednesday, a former Jefferson County deputy is expected to enter a plea in a crash that killed his wife. Colby McCreary is facing misdemeanor charges. In December of last year, a judge reduced the felony charges of DWI resulting in death and involuntary manslaughter. Prosecutors said that they could not prove those crimes beyond a reasonable doubt. And this morning, we're taking a live look at the Missouri State Capitol. Tomorrow, political candidates can begin filing for the November election. The last day to file is March 26th. The primary election is going to be Tuesday, August 6th.
Thursday is Leap Day. Every 4 years, we add an extra day to our calendar at the end of February. So if you have a Leap Day birthday, we want to give you a shout out. Send us a picture and some information so we can celebrate with you. Simply text it to 314-425-5355. So Anthony, if it's not a leap year, would you celebrate on the 28th or on March the 100st?
I don't know.
If given the choice.
On that day, I have no idea what they do. Yeah. You ask me all these questions about things I don't know. I can tell you the weather. You want to know the weather?
Usually so knowledgeable.
Yeah, well, I don't know that. Sorry. 45 out the door this morning. Not too bad as the kids get going. Numbers today will be up near 80. We will have sunshine around. And all of my random questions that continue to get thrown my way. Thank you so much for your service. All right, warm front, that's going to continue to lift on through. I wanted to show you the futurecast because we do have thunderstorms coming on back beginning tomorrow night. The worst of these storms, though, are going to form up in the Chicago area over towards Fort Wayne. But it's tomorrow night when the sun goes down, we'll get these little pockets of thunderstorms that develop. here's the thing. Not everybody's going to see the storms and not everybody's going to see the severe weather. What we will all experience is a very cold Wednesday. Gusty winds will put us back into the 20s for Wednesday morning when you head out the door, and high temperatures on Wednesday afternoon will only get to about 40 degrees. So we are going to be sharply colder here as we move into Wednesday and Thursday. Yes, that leap day on Thursday. By the way, did you know that the leap year is because of our sunrise and sunset times getting adjusted every single day? There's seconds left behind.
Wow.
And all of those seconds go into a full day. And that's what we
It's a
do.
lot of seconds.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Every 4 years, it adds up to a full day.
It adds up. All right. Thanks, Anthony. Always learning something new. All right. Stepping in to save lives. How staff at a Grove bar helped victims of a shooting before first responders arrived.
The clock is ticking yet again on another government shutdown. The hot button issues that's keeping Congress from closing the deal.
And it's a winning day for this Redbird. The buzz surrounding one of the newest Cardinals in Jupiter.